What is going on, everybody? I'm back again with another vlog, and this is going to be a different type of vlog. I'm about an hour drive away from New York City, and we're going to look at the fall season over here. We're going to go to a couple of towns. I think Sleepy Hollow, and I'm with my best friend Justin and Brooke, which you might remember him from Montreal, Canada. But then you can see the beautiful scenery. This is actually like a camper here for RVs and people on the road. So beautiful place, and it's November, but the weather is pretty warm, so it's gonna be an awesome day, a different type of video, and I'm gonna take a guy with me, so join me. So, made it here to a cemetery called Sleepy Hollow in New York, and it's supposedly one of the nicest cemeteries here in the States. And so far, we just landed here, and you can see what I'm talking about, all the nature, the fall season colors, you know, everything is beautiful. But I heard this cemetery is pretty massive. So we're gonna walk around and see what's going on over here and go with the flow during the day. So guys, look who's back.
Hey, buddy.
Justin and Brooke.
What's happening?
Woohoo! Manny Explore. So you guys giving me a tour around here in Sleepy Hollow, right?
Yep, that's right. We're checking out these crazy mausoleums.
Learning together. So what's one fact about this cemetery? It's one of the nicest cemeteries in the States.
It's historic, and you know, the setting, I guess, you know, is.
And the sculptures that people,
like there's probably like 50 people buried in that building.
Wow, in this building alone.
Yeah, like the whole family. Everybody who dies goes into the mausoleum.
It's a family plot.
Yeah.
I know we only.
These little buildings have like.
So they got a couple, I guess, family in this building, and maybe over here.
The Rose family.
Yeah.
They're the Archibalds.
The Archibalds. See, look at that. Is that stained glass or is that just like tiles?
Oh, no, that's mosaic tile.
This is interesting. So far I can see why people come here. Just beautiful, you know. You would never thought that the cemetery is beautiful, but yeah.
They said that because in New York there wasn't enough room for people to be buried. They started to move out, and so Westchester has tons of cemeteries, and they were able to have room now to make these beautiful monuments to commemorate the people who died.
Makes sense.
That's why they say that the sculptures around here are works of art. They're really, really pretty. So
this is pretty interesting.
This is my first time here.
Me too.
It's pretty cool.
I know there's a movie about this.
Yeah. We were listening on MP.
If you look in the glass, you can see all the different family members and their names and when they died.
Wow.
So if I look in the glass, I'm gonna see the family members. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Wow. There's a lot of people in there.
You probably cannot see it from the camera, but
9.
So just look at this. It's like I'm all the way up in the hill. The nature, everything here is just amazing. You know, the color of the fall seasons. So this is like about an hour drive away from New York City. But really beautiful. I see the nature, the mountains. And a lot of people think like the state of New York is just New York City, but New York, most of it is something like this, like nature. They got rivers, they got lakes. And it has a little bit of all, but this is just beautiful over here. I never thought I would visit a cemetery, but I can understand why people come here. It's just gorgeous. So we just started, so we're gonna see how the day goes by and what else can we do. So wow, this is just awesome right here. Got the leaves, you can play with the leaves, fall season. Beautiful nature right here, the park. So I always get good adventures when I'm hanging out with my best friends, so I always appreciate everything they do for me, so amazing. So you could just get lost walking around here. Actually, I lost my friends, but I'll find them. But look what's going on over here. And this is a perfect timing to come here during the fall season. Colors, see all the leaves. I just feel bad. Whoever got to clean this up, but still a nice adventure. Then, you know, the way how they set this up is pretty beautiful over here. So, and talking about cemeteries, I know there's one in Brooklyn that I've never been, but I've seen pictures of it and it's beautiful. So one day I'm probably gonna venture out. I think it's by the subway line, the G train, which I never take it. I think it's near Prospect Park too, but I'm gonna check out that one too, because I heard it's beautiful. So it's kind of addicting exploring, you know, cemeteries. So something different. But I mean, the channel's named Manny Explore for a reason. Why? So I gotta explore every type of things. Whee! Woo-wee. Like a little kid. Walking around this road, you would never thought there's people literally buried down here. Because this section is a little bit different from this side. It's more organized. But then you walk over here and then you can see, wow. And they even got a tree over here. Not a tree, they got a bench. With the colors of the fall season. Look at this, awesome, right? It's like a movie scene. So cool how they...
Manny Explores extra special live edition.
Manny Explores
Justin.
with Uncle Justin. Something different outside New York City.
That's right. Not city life.
Not city life. Something different, but if it's exploring, got to be everywhere, not just the city.
Let's go everywhere you want.
Everywhere you want.
Starbucks.
Everywhere you want. Everywhere you need. Okay. Oh, they got a Starbucks?
Yeah, they have Starbucks.
So what do you guys think about the cemetery?
That's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
A lot of crazy people build a lot of crazy things
They
for
make
their
mansions
dead bodies.
for the dead bodies.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
But then Sleepy Hollow has a downtown, right?
Yep, we're gonna go check it out.
So we're gonna go check it out, so stay tuned. So just when I thought that was it, we drove around, put the car here a little bit, but look at this beauty right here. The lake. Gonna be careful with my step, but this is actually crystal clear water, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer. Here you got it, guys, nature. Really, really clean water right here. This is gorgeous. There's even a bridge over there. Gotta tell you, this cemetery, whoa, it's literally like a workout. You can hike and everything, but then I'm almost falling down. But then look at the nature. Wow. Isn't this beautiful, right? And it's literally clear water. You can see what's underneath it. So it's beautiful. So now we're in downtown Sleepy Hollow. So far it's looking pretty beautiful. There's a school over there, so kids got off of school. So we're gonna walk around to see what can we find in the main street. Not sure what's the name of the street because I'm not from around here. But it's really good to explore like something different than the city, you know, like little towns. So there's a lot to do over here, so let's see what's going on ahead. Even if it's a little town, like an hour away from the city, it's pretty diverse. You see all types of people walking around here, so that's something pretty interesting, you know. And it's the beauty about the state of New York and Jersey, you know, the diversity of the people, so. You got a playground and all covered with the leaves. Then you got the main street over here. I hear some Spanish music playing all the way up here. Got a Justin deli just like him. I guess that's his deli right there. So this is a little town, but it has literally all. A lot of delis, pharmacies, you know. Kind of reminds me of the movies that you watch, you know, then the fall seasons. Really, really gorgeous town over here, you know. So I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I'm really impressed with Sleepy Hollow. It's a beautiful town. And I think the Metro North comes over here too, if I'm not mistaken, but we're gonna find that out. But yeah, like I say, I always get bored in little towns, but this one, I'm kind of impressed. It reminds me when I came to the States in 2010, I was living in a little town in Jersey. And it was a nice experience though, you know, even though I love the city, it was a nice experience, a lot of learning, and it gives it like a nice chill vibe, you know, a simple life, so.
The water down there? It is.
Then you got some of the regular streets here. So like I say, this little town is served by the Metro North, and you can see the tracks. If I'm not mistaken, the station might be somewhere like around that side, but we're gonna walk around the river. This is really beautiful. Look, the sun, the scenery. One of the best days I've had in a long time, you know, exploring new places and with my best friend, better company, right? And even in this town, you see developments going on. This is called the New River View. So I guess they're building like some apartment complex with the old buildings over here. And then actually I drove through that bridge when I was coming all the way here, and then you got the river here. So pretty beautiful. So they're building and they're building more and more, and then you got brand new, I think they're literally like townhouses. They got a parking lot, and imagine living around here and waking up to this beautiful view over here. Wow. At some point, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the park by Bayonne, New Jersey, which I did a video over there. I walk around and it ended up with the bridge, but this one here is much nicer. And I can tell it's brand new and developed, but yeah, the weather's just cooperating with us. So gorgeous, almost 70 degrees, so what else can you ask? Beautiful view and the bridge. I forget, what's the name of this bridge?
And now it's called the Mario Cuomo Bridge.
Oh.
But it's
But they call it
Tappan Zee Bridge as well.
Tappan Zee Bridge, okay. Imagine during the summertime just chilling around here in this beautiful park. Really gorgeous, and they even have a statue over here. You can see all the view, the bridge over here, the sun, the auto development, and then got like a little mural over here. Oh, to a mother from Pearl.
When Pearl Harbor happened,
Yeah.
he was killed, and he was from this town, and so she was always waiting for him to come home, and he never did.
Oh, so she didn't know he died or something like that? She was just waiting? Eventually, I guess.
Yeah, or she just never accepted the fact that he died.
Oh. So this gentleman over here was in Pearl Harbor. He's from this town, right? Sleepy Hollow.
Tarrytown.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow. I mean, you see my shadow, yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, literally, yeah. And his mother was waiting, and I guess, like you say, she couldn't accept the fact that he was gone, and they put a statue dedicated to her. So pretty sad, but history.
Very pretty.
Pretty too, yeah. It's just a green walk. So actually, I didn't know all this red thing here. You could walk it all the way down here. So I'm literally right here, and then you can walk all the way to Yonkers and maybe continue all the way to the Bronx.
Yeah.
And we are literally, what, 28 miles away from New York City?
It says right here. Sleepy Hollow, located 28 miles north of New York's Times Square.
Of Times Square. Okay, not really like
Right,
Bronx,
city,
like
city.
Times Square, city. Okay, pretty interesting. Made it to another town nearby, Tarrytown, which I heard a lot about it, but I never been here, so probably gonna walk around a little bit. You see the hills here, the main street, and the bridge over there that I cover in the other town, Sleepy Hollow. It's right here too, so we're gonna walk a little bit and see what's going on. You got the train station there, but then look at this, the sun and the clouds are literally blocking it. Wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And you can see it better with sunglasses, so. Tarrytown. Tarrytown. My first time here. One thing about Tarrytown, good cardio. Whew. We're going up the hill. Justin and Brooke are doing exercises. Get your cardio.
I feel like the little people on Price is Right.
Oh yeah? But yeah, literally going up a hills, you know. You can see the houses how they are. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the neighborhood of St. George's, Staten Island. This house over here, you know, I think it's easier if you go backwards. But I don't recommend that you do it, because then you're gonna miss something, you're gonna fall down and get injured. But yeah, pretty lovely town so far. The things about this downtown here is literally like one street small. Hey, let's do it. Let's see the little history over here. So this is the downtown area of Tarrytown. You can see little small shops, you know, beautiful architecture on the top.
How funny is that? That's upstairs.
Feeling like a small town vibe, but it's still beautiful. A fusion restaurant over here.
That was a good one.
They got also like bubble tea and stuff, so pretty cool. Mediterranean food.
It probably has a cornerstone on it somewhere that says.
I like the design of this. So beautiful town with small architectures, and a lot of towns that you go around the United States, they get vibes like this.
Right there on the roof.
Can't we, oh,
See, 1885.
Okay.
Right in the masonry.
and the truck is in my way. So this music hall is from 1885. It's probably the 20th century, right?
Music Hall.
The 19th century, yeah. And they got the view of the town, Tarrytown. So like I say, I heard a lot about this town too, also like Sleepy Hollow, so I understand why people come here. Pretty beautiful town, you know, like a nice getaway if you're in the city and you want to get a little bit of chill vibe. So within an hour and a half from New York City, you come here. So this is the oldest theater in Westchester County, and it's still functioning, in operation. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, the architecture, how they renovated, so yeah. Take note, Tarrytown has its own bell too, look at this.
I said we were afraid to watch it, but I go, we're gonna buy a giant property.
It's cute.
With a
So it sounds cute, right? So we made it here to another house. Yeah, what's the story with this house?
It's called the Lynnhurst Castle.
Okay.
It was built in
1838 by Alexander Jackson Davis. The house was owned in succession by New York City Mayor William Paulding Jr., merchant George Merritt, and the railroad tycoon Jay Gould.
Okay.
Interesting. We're learning a little bit of history over here. And look at this beautiful house.
And owned all these tracks that he has a special
You have
spot.
to go see the other.
Yeah, you got
It's all the way in the back.
all the way down because the property's so big you can't see it. But right along the water is the train tracks because the Metro North goes past.
Yeah.
And
They had a
yeah,
Look at that tree over there.
Stop.
It's
Yeah.
pretty interesting. It's a really beautiful mansion over here, and then scenery of the water and the way how they maintain this is beautiful. And then you see all the colors of the fall season. Give you a 360 view of what's going on. But I'm really impressed with all these towns over here. Pretty nice towns over here, you know, and it's the beauty about exploring. You know, here you see, it's kind of like a mural, like a painting, the colors. You got this fountain over here. And the entrance.
In that room right there. And then below is all the
So I'm back here in my house, and I forgot to do an outro for this amazing day, but it was a beautiful day with my best friends, you know, Justin and Brooke. It's always a good time when I go out with them. You know, they took me around to Boston and Montreal, and we did a lot of things together. So we went to this beautiful town, Sleepy Hollow, and it was amazing, in Tarrytown, and I was really impressed. And really beautiful town. So if you guys want to do like a little getaway outside New York City, I highly recommend those towns. So that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.